Coach Taylor, not a lot of people can say that their last match they coached, Ryan Wolf, they go out a winner, man. You went out a winner. How you did this is incredible. Unassuming, humble guy, but how did you do it? How did you get 2 or your 3 guys through the blood round? That's not easy to do. How'd you hold it together, and how did your staff work with you and put you guys in the best position to succeed?
Well, first of all, I've got some great coaches that did a great job preparing these guys, but these guys are the guys that fought in that blood round, and they're the guys that deserve the credit for getting it done. We try to create an atmosphere that's close but intense and so on, and much like all the other teams that are out here with their Division I athletes. So you get to that round, I'm very proud that Chad and Ryan were able to become All-Americans. BJ was so close and beat the 8th and 9th seed. I thought he wrestled great, and he came so close to being the 3rd one this year. But him and Chad will both be back for next year, and they'll be ready to go again.
How good do you feel about this last NCAA tournament, your 39th NCAA tournament as the head coach at Rider University? How do you feel it went, and what's the feelings and the emotions going through you right now?
I feel really, really good about this one. Obviously this is the second time in our history that we've had a 2-time All-American, and Chad Walsh became only our second 2-time All-American, and I feel, extremely excited that Ryan Wolf has worked hard for 5 years and he's an All-American, so proud. And as far as my own feelings, I don't really get too emotional. I don't get that emotional about myself. I do get emotional about the kids, and that's when it's hard to hold it together. But, I've had a good run. 39 years, I ran the race as hard and as long as I could, and I feel good about that. I feel good about the body of work, and the rider, has been able to receive both regional and national recognition through those years.
A lot of people missed it. You won a historic 400th dual meet, and just no news media outlets picked it up. A lot of people just fumbled the ball. That's a slight, man. And I get, like, if Barry Davis wins 400 duels, everybody's all over it and losing their mind. Brands wins 400 duels, we lose our minds. Gary Taylor wins 400 duels. Nobody cared. Nobody did anything. Nobody covered it. What was that slight like to you? Did you care? How did you handle that?
Well, you have to realize that when you're in a smaller program, that's not going to happen in the same manner. But my personality is good for that, and I think some of the personalities I've met, at other smaller schools, you have to accept that. You're not going to have people knocking you down to do interviews and so on. Even if the accomplishment probably warrants it, it never, it bothers John Hanji, it bothers Nick Bedleone. It really doesn't bother me. I never was in this for that reason. As I said, I get emotional over kids. I work hard. It's not that I don't appreciate the accomplishment. It's not that I, don't have that opportunity. As I said, had Jay Robinson not stepped down, I wouldn't have been 3rd. I'd have been 4th. He's one of the greatest coaches of all time. When you look at the number of All-Americans and producing national championship teams where there weren't national championship teams, so I try to keep everything in perspective. It worked out this year, and the team took it on, much more so than I. It wasn't something that I challenged, and our coaches did. But the team took it on to get to that number, and it was not easy to get there, and they fought hard, and I'm really, really proud of them.
When we talking wins and losses, I keep bringing up the 400-plus dual meet wins, but how about making kids better people, better human beings, productive members of society? How much more important is that to you than the wins and the losses?
Way, way, way more important. I have relationships with with almost all of the wrestlers that have come through my pro. I have no idea how many graduated and went on, but our graduation rate is so high that, I mean, you're talking hundreds, if not thousands, of people. A thousand people that came through, have educations, became good citizens, have families, and you know, productive in their lives right now. So that's kind of, I've never been into trophies. When I see kids doing well and you know, in their lives,
that's the real reward.
Yeah, that's a reward. And I think if you talk to the coaches, you know, that are in it, most of them are going to say the same thing. You know, that's what it's about. You are trying to help young men. You know, we've been blessed in this program. We've been blessed, you know, to spend 39 years and be healthy at Rider University. You know, all of that's a blessing. And the blessing continues into the lives that you're able to positively affect, and so that they become the young men that they can become.
All right, Coach. It's great talking to you. I love when people who impart wisdom on me. Do you got anything else for me?
No, thank you.
Hey, thanks for the time. Safe travels to you guys, and congratulations.
Thank you.